I'm Martin, and I had yesterday came through to Glasgow for a monofocal lens replacement because I've been having some real problems with my right eye, developed really quickly in the last 9 months. So I was booked in to come through here yesterday. All the staff here were so nice and helpful. Made me feel comfortable really quickly. Did a few tests just to make sure nothing had changed from my last tests. The anaesthetist came in, saw me, explained fully what was happening. The nurse came in, went over a few things, and then we got straight through to the procedure. It was all very quick. They made me feel so at ease. It was painless, it was quite comfortable throughout the procedure. I would recommend it to anybody really that's having the problem, because the staff were so great, and I think that's half the problem as well, because if you're going for something like this, you don't know what's going to happen, and if they make you feel at ease and really comfortable, then it makes it so much better, and it was. I used to have really good vision. My wife and I like to go on holiday quite a lot, and we tend to relax a bit, and it's probably the only time that I actually read books, and I'd noticed that how it was getting quite difficult, and also with normal vision. So I went for some tests, and it turns out that it was this precapsular cataract, I think it was called. I'm not really too sure of the technical. And I said it was quite fast growing. My job involves as well sitting in front of a computer pretty much for most of the day. I wear glasses for distance mainly. I didn't need them for reading. But because my vision was affected in one eye, the reading capacity was affected. And so therefore I had to go and get reading glasses, and then I ended up actually having about 3 or 4 different pairs of glasses. It's like one off, so which is, I mean, I still was on the National Health Service waiting list. I got told that it could take up 9 or 10 months before I got a procedure. So, you know, as I said earlier, I value my sight, and I didn't really want it to go on. I didn't really want to wait 9 or 10 months, because I know they're under pressure just now, but my sight is much more important to me. Than I didn't want to wait much longer in case it got beyond the point where it couldn't be restored properly. I mean, I know obviously everybody always can't afford to have private treatment. One thing obviously that's made quite accessible through finance, but you know, at the end of the day, it's money. I'd far rather have eyesight. You know, money's not really, you know, as I say, people don't always have that. I'm quite lucky that I was able to you know, get the finance and pay a deposit and stuff. But so, yeah. To me, it's much more value, you know, than having the money in the bank. I'd rather have my sight. Optical Express, I'd seen adverts for them. Went online, did a consultation, which was great. Went into my local place in Dundee. Staff in there were fabulous. Paul, the manager, was great in there, made me feel really comfortable and explained everything to me. That was it. Didn't have long to wait at all. I think it was only 4 weeks, I think, from the initial consultation with Paul to coming through for the procedure, which was great. Right from the word go, from my initial appointment, they were really good, made me feel at ease, explained everything to me. And there was no hard sell either. It was, you know, this is what happens, this is what we can do for you, and this is how it will work. I was very happy with that, stayed in contact with them. Made the whole thing feel like it wasn't, you know, it wasn't something to be scared of. And they were so helpful, and it's a lovely place to come to, and everybody was really nice. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend it. In fact, there's a lady that I work with who has just recently been told that she has a cataract, and she started to notice a difference in her vision, and so therefore I explained about Optical Express and said, you know, how good they've been. She's considering going along for a consultation with them, so yeah, highly recommended. Yeah, believe it or not, I have to drive back to Dundee, but they said my eyesight already meets the DVLA standard, which is great after only 24 hours. So just looking forward to being able to see the world again properly.